cool. But the truth is I'm stressing the grip. Cause it's hard to make music when this depression exists. They say use it as inspiration. The best of them did. Well, that's them. See, I can't handle this pressure for. And if you ask me, stress is.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Arizona Diamondbacks going up against the New York Yankees. First pitch coming your way next. So, almost ready to get underway. Showing the slab in today's game, Carlos Carrasco.
He may not dominate, but he always keeps the club in the game. If you can score runs, you have a really good chance to win with him on the mound today.
Ready to go now? Here's the left fielder, Corbin Carroll. And that one misses up and in. And with that, we're underway in the Bronx.
First pitch, 7:07.
And he deals. Missed with a changeup, and that's ball two.
Well, second pitch of this game and already getting squeezed a little bit.
And that one hit to first. Tosses to the pitcher, covering the bag. Barely got him for the out, close play. Now the Diamondbacks lineup as put together by Torey Lovullo. They're facing a pitcher today who's prone to giving up homers, so we'll see. We might get some big swings here today.
Yeah, I think the key, though, and the reason why he gives up those homers is that guys are locking in, they're aggressive, and they have a high confidence level. So I think if that's the approach these hitters take, with the stuff he's got there on the mound, yeah, there's a good chance that there'll be some balls that fly a long way. But you can't get too big in your swing, otherwise you'll be really frustrated after this one.
And there's a foul ball. Goes down looking.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
Now it's the right fielder, Pavin Smith. And that misses. 1-0.
For whatever reasons, this is a hitter that performs better in night games. We'll see what he brings in this one.
2 out, space is empty. That one in there across the letters.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
That one misses. Ball 2. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And Arizona is set down 1-2-3. Nothing doing for Arizona. And now the Yankees will see what they can do. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back at Yankee Stadium. And starting this one, Corbin Burnes. How about a report on him, Chris?
He's a dominant pitcher, but he can get a little too relaxed second and third time through the order and miss his spots. That's where we see him get touched up. If he maintains the same intensity that he has in the first inning and the second inning, I think we'll see him hand the ball over to his closer.
Here's the veteran outfielder, Paul Goldschmidt. And that gets the inside corner for a strike.
0-1.
This one popped up. Burns puts it away for the out. As we take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup. This group was shut out their last game, so we're going to see if they can bounce back with a better effort here today.
And Boog, it can get in your head a little bit when you get shut out. You're frustrated. You're seeing that consecutive streak of innings you haven't scored, and you want to get off to a great start, score early, because if you don't, you feel like you could linger into 2 consecutive games, which no one wants to be a part of.
Now fly ball to right center. 2 down.
Batting third, the right fielder,
It's Aaron Judge now. Big time power. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. Just missed.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power, but then if this hitter gets a strike or 2 on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
And another ball. Judge waits.
That's ball 3.
That's a walk.
No, that's in.
Went with the
Ball
cutter
4.
again, but couldn't find his zone.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
batting fourth,
So 2 down. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. That
Ball.
one misses. That's 5 straight.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
Judge, the runner at first with 2 gone. And that's in there for a strike. Little slider that finds the mark.
Two balls, 1 strike.
He swings and fouls one off. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. He swung over top of the curveball. An inning in the books tonight, and we're scoreless here on the show. Top of the second, and now it's Josh Naylor.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform, but at some point that starts to go away and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Carrasco back to work. Lifted in the air, right center field. Goldie makes a nice grab and a full sprint.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Rice on the move. He makes the grab. 2 down.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get to these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
Stepping in, Gabriel Moreno. Carrasco, 37 years young. He joined the team as a free agent. And the first offering is not close. And a foul ball. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. And that keeps the inning alive.
Batting seventh, the designated hitter.
So next is the designated hitter for the D-backs, Jake McCarthy, trying to pick up his first knock in the big leagues. That catches the zone for a strike. 0-1. Carrasco will move to first. Moreno dives back in safely. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Man, he'd like to have that pitch back.
In the air, right side. Lunges, but can't make the catch. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Batting eighth, the center fielder, number 5,
Alec Thomas now. And that one clips the corner.
0-1's the count.
Hit in the air, left field. Dominguez pulls it in on the run. No runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. No score. Back for more from the Bronx. We head to the bottom of the second. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Anthony Volpe. Strike 1. The part about Burns' journey that's so interesting, former 4th-round pick out of St. Mary's, where he pitched alongside Tony Gonsolin. That's in there, and that is strike 2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3.
That was a well-executed slider away for the strikeout right there. First 2 pitches filled up the zone and got him ahead 0-2 in the count. And at that point, you can start expanding the zone as a pitcher. He made him chase and got the quick strikeout.
And now it's going to be Austin Wells. Good power, not great in the OBP department. That one way outside, and that's ball 1. Ed Drummond behind the plate calling balls and strikes. Maybe one of the most respected umpires around the league.
He's not the kind of umpire that you're likely to notice back there. And that can be a huge compliment, really. So if you're just kind of quietly doing your job, staying consistent with your calls, hitters, pitchers, managers, even fans, they're all going to appreciate you. Ed Drummond, he's that kind of umpire.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Didn't recognize off speed. Thought it was fastball. A little bit out in front.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
And up next for New York, Jason Dominguez. And that is out of play. 2 outs. That's off the inside corner, and that is ball 1. Fouled off left side. No score here in the second. Swing and a miss and a changeup in the dirt. Moreno down to first with it. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. We'll move to the third with no score. On to the third inning. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo. There's a strike. Fastball for a strike. And it's 0-2.
Quickly in an 0-2 hole, you're going to have to give something up here in terms of power if you want to put the ball in play with any authority.
Just off the outside part of the plate.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
And a swing and a miss. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
So back to the top of the Arizona lineup. This is Corbin Carroll. 0 for 1 so far. That's in there. And that is strike 1. Right through there for a strike. Top of the third, no score. Backed off the plate that time. One down, base is empty. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Out towards left center. Volpe sizing this one up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there are 2 outs.
Now, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Marte stands in now and watches strike 1. Pitch is in there, and it's 0-2.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
See ya! Strikes him out for the second time today. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. Still no score. Bottom of the inning, and stepping in for the Yankees, Ben Rice. Upstairs, ball 1. On the ground. Tosses to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting ninth, the third baseman.
Now here is Oswaldo Cabrera.
Burns, like a lot of guys in the majors, played several sports growing up. He was a really good football player in high school, actually, which makes sense when you look at his build. But ultimately, he chose to pursue a career in baseball. Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
And that's a strike.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Misses off the inside. Going to count 1-2. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the center fielder, Paul Goldschmidt. He's 0 for 1. Ground ball right side. Naylor takes it himself. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Nothing across here this half. On to inning number 4. We're tied 0-0. Back at Yankee Stadium, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Pavin Smith. Fastball for a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Just missed.
Well, these Diamondbacks, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
Here's Josh Naylor, 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. And there's the strike. That one missing inside. That's inside. 2-1. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That's back there. And that one is out of here. He circles the bases, and they jump ahead in the 4th. It's 1-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
And Eugenio Suarez up to hit now. 0 for 1 with a flyout. And that one fouled off. Singing 4 homers in 22 games at Old Yankee Stadium. What do you remember?
Well, I remember my rookie year hitting 2 in one game. And, you know, before that game in the clubhouse, there was a gentleman there who owned a suit company there in downtown Manhattan, and he said to me, "Hey, kid, you hit a home run in the game tonight. Come over to the store tomorrow, and I'll give you a free suit."
One out, base is empty, and a run in. Top half of inning number 4. The 1-1 is fouled off.
So I went into the game. I happened to hit 2. When I walked into the store the next day, and he looked at me, said, "You're trying to put me out of business, aren't you?" And that was a great experience that I had as a rookie playing against the Yankees, playing in New York.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. Next to hit for Arizona, Gabriel Moreno. 1 for 1 with a single so far. So did Super Joe give you 2 suits?
Super Joe hooked me up with 2 suits.
2 down, nobody on. And the slider just misses. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That missed by a lot. And the count is even, 2-2. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7. Snakes strike first with a solo shot. It's now a 1-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, and up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger.
For you growing up in New York City, I mean, you're a big sports fan. Tell me about your experience with the Yankees growing up.
I really went to Shea Stadium more than I did to Yankee Stadium. I grew up a Phillies fan. There was one game, though, that I went to as a kid. I sat in the upper deck. It was the game that Bo Jackson hit 3 homers in his first 3 plate appearances and then hurt his shoulder diving for Deion Sanders inside the park home run. That's probably the most memorable game that I ever attended as a fan at Old Yankee Stadium. Outside, and it's 2-1. Just missed.
Ball 3.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
And he swings over the top there.
Full count.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Aaron Judge at the plate. Walked his first time.
You have to be careful throwing him breaking pitches, even in an 0-0 count. He loves going after the off-speed stuff, and he's really good at hitting it.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Bellinger around second, on his way to third. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners. Nobody out.
First pitch swing in, went up there with the plan to be aggressive. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach, paying off.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. Chisholm, the next to hit, struck out swinging his first time. In the air to left, down the line. Carroll makes the grab on the run. He'll score on the sac fly. We're tied at 1.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job, and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
Anthony Volpe now at the plate. Went down on strikes his first time through. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Judge on the run. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Good eye right there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And a curve misses outside. Man at first, one away. And a swing and a miss. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. So digging in, Austin Wells. His first at bat was a strikeout. That's in there. Strike one.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
Well, he's really working that inside corner with the cutter. I tell you what, I hated that pitch. So tough to get the barrel to and to keep it fair.
That's out to center field. Thomas sizes this one up, brings it in, and that's the 3rd out. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. On to the top of the 5th we go, all tied 1-1. All set for the start of the inning. And now the DH, Jake McCarthy. Carrasco back to work. McCarthy in his 3rd season, 27 years old, and he's usually in the outfield. Today he's the DH.
One and one. That's ball 2.
On the corner for a strike, and now 2-2.
This game has been so tight, feels like the next team to score will win it.
That one almost got him. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Hammered, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
And here is Alek Thomas in there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Swing and a miss. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. Out to short. Throws to first in time. One away here in the fifth.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Geraldo Perdomo stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Struck out swinging his first time. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Now the throw to first on the run. And they get the out. Corbin Carroll stands in now for the Diamondbacks. 0 for 2 in this one.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
And that's too high. 2 outs and a runner at third. And we're at the top of the fifth. Ground ball left side. And that's a fair ball. In comes the run from third. And it's an RBI single. It's 2-1.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Here's Ketel Marte.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Fly ball down the line. Nabs it, and that is that. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single, and it's now a 2-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back in New York, and now Jason Dominguez. And he hits a ground ball right side. Marte in plenty of time to first. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth. Ben Rice stepping in now for the Yankees. That's in for a strike at 95. 0-1.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at bat.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Next offering misses, and it's 1-2. One down, base is empty. Ripped to first, caught.
That'll drive you crazy as a hitter if you let it. I mean, he couldn't have hit that ball more on the screws than he did, and yet he's got nothing to show for it. Hang with him. I know the feeling.
So up next, Oswaldo Cabrera. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. And that skips in the dirt. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. That one finds the zone, and the count even at 1.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he's attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Nothing doing here this half. 5 innings complete. It's the Diamondbacks 2 and the Yankees 1. And we're back. And now the right fielder, Pavin Smith. Fought off foul.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And a swing and a miss. Strikeout number 8.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Josh Naylor. He went deep back in the 4th. A pretty important swing of the bat in this ball game.
Yeah, Boogie, he didn't waste any time. He jumped all over that pitch and saw it the entire way. You talk about squaring it up. He didn't miss a stitch on the baseball.
That's too low, and that's ball 1. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. One down, base is empty. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. Just off the inside edge.
Ball, that's outside.
Well struck left field. That's back. Gone. He'll touch them all. His second home run of the series. It's 3-1.
Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Aaron Boone makes his way out of the dugout, and he will make a move to the bullpen. Carlos Carrasco is done in this one, and he kept him in it even though he's in line for the loss right now. New arm when we come back. Brent Hedrick gets the call from the pen. He's into the game with the bases empty. At the plate, Gabriel Moreno, 1 for 2. Pitch misses, and it's 1-0.
Aye.
Foul ball. And a swing and a miss, and that's that. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now a 3-1 ball game. You're dialed into the show. Back in the Bronx, and now the center fielder, Paul Goldschmidt. That's a strike, and it's 0-1.
You know, these Yankees, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. They really haven't worked many deep counts or long at-bats, and that's fine if you're having a lot of success, but at this point, I think it's time to make an adjustment.
Missed inside with the curve. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
No, that slider down and away. It's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes, you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
One down. Here comes Cody Bellinger. He's 0 for 1. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Bellinger is an interesting example when you talk about scouting and development. I mean, this is a guy now that has turned into one of the premier power hitters in the sport. He was a 4th-round pick out of Hamilton High School in Chandler, Arizona in 2013. He hit 1 homer his senior year.
Not sure if he could be in more of a groove. Looks really relaxed. He's retired 7 straight. This guy's feeling it right now.
Just missed.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through 1 more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
One out, base is empty. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. This one's got a chance. Makes the catch up against the wall. And now big number 99, Aaron Judge, a walk, and he's also singled. Ball 1 there. The D-backs trying to protect a 2-run lead here in the bottom of the 6th. And that one is inside.
Got to be real careful here. 2-0. He's hunting for his pitch.
And Judge spoils that one. Just missed. Jazz Chisholm Jr. waiting to hit for the Yankees. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
3-2.
And ball 4, and Judge takes his walk.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
So a man at first. Now here's the Yankees cleanup hitter, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
There's the strike. A little out front there as he swings through it.
0-2 is the count.
That one just misses. And the count 1-2. Judge off of first with 2 away. That one outside. Now 2-2. Two outs. Swings and sends a rocket to right. Drops into the glove, and the inning is over. So it's no runs, no base hits, no errors, and one left. Seventh inning coming up. It's the Diamondbacks 3 and the Yankees 1. Back now in the Bronx. We go to the top of the seventh. Now it's the DH, Jake McCarthy. And that one in the air center field. Goldie gets under it. He's there. He's got it. One up, one down. Next up for the Diamondbacks, Alek Thomas. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Wells makes the catch, and there's two down. Two outs, base is empty. Geraldo Perdomo stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Foul ball there.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. Two down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a foul out of play. That one way inside.
Count's full.
Drilled in the air out towards right center. Brings it in with a nice running grab. And that is that. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Diamondbacks 3 and the Yankees 1. Back at Yankee Stadium, and the batter will be the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. The other way. Hauls it in for the out. And a quick out, number 1. The Yankees looking to rally. And next for New York, Austin Wells. Tap foul at the plate. One down, base is empty. That one finds the zone. No balls, 2 strikes. Activity in the Arizona bullpen. Jalen Beeks up and throwing for manager Torey Lovullo. Miller getting cranked up as well. Slides, but it gets by him.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
One gone, runner at first. Jason Dominguez stepping in now for the Yankees. And that's a little bit high. And that's ball 1.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Tying run at the plate. Swings and misses. And the count even 1-1. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup. With the tying run at the plate, here the bottom of the 7th. Gets a piece and stays alive. The tying run at the plate. And a foul ball. He stays alive. And a swing and a miss. That's his 8th strikeout of the game.
Now batting.
So 2 down now, and here is Ben Rice. And that one cutting but missing down low. Ripped on the ground to second. 3rd out.
He's out.
1 hit, 1 left. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Diamondbacks 3 and the Yankees 1. Ready to begin the 8th. Now the left fielder, Corbin Carroll.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Next offering is fouled back. Liner, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
The batter number 4. Second baseman.
Ketel Marte up to the plate. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Hedrick, 27 years old. They got him off of waivers earlier this season. Runner at first with no outs here. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And they're at the corners with nobody out.
Back-to-back base hits. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. Now up next for Arizona, Pavin Smith. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3. There goes the runner. Pitch outside.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. No outs. Runners at first and third. On the ground to short, could be 2. Volpe over to second. They get the out, but the run scores on the twin killing.
First and third, nobody out. You're thinking you've got it lined up for a pretty big inning right here. So that double play is pretty deflating. They get the run in, but now they're starting all over.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Josh Naylor. There's a strike. And that's outside. Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball.
2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across, and we're in the top of the 8th. Outside low, 2-2. Popped up. Hauls it in to end the inning. But they push across 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and nobody left on. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Diamondbacks 4 and the Yankees 1.
Now pitching for
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Jalen Beeks. He's making his 4th appearance of the season. Oswaldo Cabrera stepping in now for the Yankees. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Naylor hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
1 pitch, 1 out.
now batting center fielder
Paul Goldschmidt will climb in. 0 for 3 in this one.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away.
Cody Bellinger.
And here comes Bellinger.
You could encounter the greats, or you could get shipped and counter the weight, but you counterfeit it.
The first one to Bellinger is in for a strike.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
And it's quickly 0-2 on the designated
No
hitter.
balls, 2 strikes.
On the ground to the left, and that chance handled. Fires to first on the run, and that's a nice play to end the inning. Down in order go the Yankees, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Adam Ottavino. He's making his 2nd appearance of the season. Here's the third baseman, Eugenio Suarez. He's already homered in this game. That misses the zone, and that is ball 1. That's inside.
Inside, ball 2.
Lifted in the air, right field. Judge is under it. Hauls it in for the out.
The catcher, number 14.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Gabriel Moreno, 1 for 3. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
Well, impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, then you can play around a little bit more as the at-bat expands.
That one misses in the dirt. Movement in the Yankees pen. Ryan Yarbrough, the left-hander, up and throwing. Gomez, a right-hander, loosening up as well. Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the top of the 9th. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Inside.
That's
2-2. Looked like it was a little bit up. Three-two on the way. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. This one in the air. Ottavino. 2 down.
Now back, designated hitter, McCarthy.
Jake McCarthy stands in now for the Diamondbacks. And that's in for a strike. It's 0-1. That one missed.
That's out.
Inside and it hit him.
First base.
You know, Boog, there always seems to be that oh no moment for the pitcher when he's lost control of his pitch, and most of the time it's right when he lets it go. He knows that it's not headed where he intended it to go.
Thomas, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
That one pushed to the left and foul. McCarthy leads off first with 2 down to the inning.
That's a ball. 2-1.
Swinging a foul straight back. Two outs. And that one missing low.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. Fights it off. He'll see another. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Not what he wanted to do right there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive, puts a runner into scoring position, and a chance for this offense to add on to their lead.
So digging in, Geraldo Perdomo. Line drive. Goldie makes the grab, and that is that. So they strand a pair. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the ninth. It's the Diamondbacks 4 and the Yankees 1. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Justin Martinez. A chance at his first save of the year.
Number 63.
Yeah, the hard-throwing righty trying to secure these outs against a potent Yankee lineup, and it starts with Aaron Judge. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1. outside. And he can't come up with it. Gets off a throw. Too late, and the runner is safe. And the misplay costs him.
Leadoff man aboard on the error, and that puts your pitcher in a little bit of a tough spot right away to start the inning. Not where you want to be. So we'll see if he's able to work around it and pick the defense up.
Man at first. Here's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Swinging a foul straight back. Ground ball up the middle. Dives, and he can't hang on. There's one. He's 2 outs away. Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. And a strike on the outside edge.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days. You would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
And there's a ball.
Inside.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Now only 1 out remaining.
Such a challenge when a guy's got great velocity. He's throwing a slider over 90 miles per hour. You want to be ready to hit that fastball, but that late break just eats you up every time.
So they're down to their final out. And here is Austin Wells. First offering, and it just misses. Chisholm off of first with 2 away. One now. The Yanks down to their final strike. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, his first save of the season is in the books, and that was a nice job of him coming in the game and closing it out. He's off and running now.
4-1 the final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
It's the crash test, and they the dummies, and they try to do it like me, but they can't do, cause it make it rain like it's April, and I know these mad, yeah, they hate though.